In this video, you're going to learn how to use two arrays together, and you'll learn a little bit about array references. So what the program should do is when we hit run, it will ask your name and you'll enter your name, and then it asks you to select the number that shows your birth date, and then it will tell you a house, so it's going to sort you based on one array, and then it will tell you, it will also tell you a prediction based on your house. Okay, so then we'll create a new REPL. It should be a Python REPL. I'll call it predictor. Create the REPL. Now we'll just move it over here for now so we can focus on the code a little bit. We'll have one array, or it's technically a list because it's Python, called house name, and we'll put the 4 Harry Potter houses. Okay. We also need a little quotation around each of the items in our list because each of them are strings. Okay, so that's our first array. We'll have a second array that will be called prediction, and then we're going to link one prediction to each house. Now I can't really remember what happens to Hufflepuff characters, so I will just make one up. Okay, so we've got 4 predictions. Now, each of these predictions will be linked. So this is item 0, this is item 1, this is item 2, this is item 3. And in the second list, we will use the same method. So 0, 1, each one's numbered from the start to finish. Okay, up here, we're going to ask the user to enter their name. Now, we should use double brackets here, or double quotation. It's important to use double quotation just because we have an apostrophe here, and that apostrophe will cause problems if we use a single quotation in that situation. Okay, now we're going to print a message, and we'll put a string here, and we can actually copy this and paste it down below for each of the other options. Just delete those ones. And then May to June, July to say September, October to say December. And this one will be 4, this one will be 3, this one will be 2. Okay. Oh, we forgot an equal sign. Don't forget when you name each of your arrays, you must have an equal sign before you create each array. Okay, we'll go down here, and now that we've asked the user to print, we're going to get input for the user. So house equals integer because they're going to input a number. Input, choose the number of your birth date. Okay. Then we need a second bracket here, but we're also going to put -1. But the -1 will be just outside the second bracket. Okay, so the reason we've added -1 up here is just because actually according to Python this will be 0, and this will be 0, and this one will be 1. So in order to make it work the way humans normally count, we want to put -1. So hence if we do -1, Hufflepuff changes from 1 to 2, and Gryffindor will change from 0 to 1, and so forth. Okay, and then we're almost completed. Then we're just going to output the message. So we'll make a string, hello, comma, name, welcome. And then we'll print another message, your house is. And this is an interesting part because this is where we are going to refer to the names of the house up here. Okay, so else is house name. And then we're going to refer to this house up here. So whatever the user entered in response to this question will be saved as the house variable, which is an integer. And so then the number entered will be checked against house name. And so, for example, if we entered 3, check the third item, and the third item is 3, then it will print Slytherin, the third item of the list. Okay, and then we'll print a prediction as well. And once again, referring to the number entered for house variable. So once again, if the user enters 3, it'll check item number 3 here. Work for the Deaf Eaters. Okay. And finally, so we got the prediction to be printed, and we're going to use something called lstrip. Okay, and it looks like our code is just about right. We just need a full stop here. Okay, we'll move our program over. We'll hit run. Type in Kieran, and then it asks us to enter. Let's say we're born June. We press 2. And then you can see it is outputting my name. It's giving me a house, and it's giving the corresponding prediction, prediction number 2, related to Hufflepuff.